Hello, YouTube. I'm going to go over some earnings names. Just going to connect to our friends over at Facebook. Okay, we're good. We're live. Guys, hear me? We're good. We're live. We're good on Facebook. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, pre-earnings analysis, Snapchat, Whirlpool, Blackstone, and General Dynamics. I'm also going to go over today's trades. We're going to go through that. We're going to start recording them and so much more. I am Mark Melnick. This is the Newsbeat Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat Show. I actually don't want to take a lot of your time here tonight. I actually want to just zip it up really fast. You know, as one YouTube listener said, get to the point, Mark. So let's get to the point today. We're just going to go right through it. We're going to just ram through all the earnings. We're going to talk about today's trades. We're going to whip right through it very quick. We're not going to take a lot of your time. We're going to get straight to the point. By watching this video, you are agreeing to hold Mark Melnick and T3 Live. Harmless and not responsible for anything. If you don't agree to that, exit this video. And if you do agree, just keep watching because you are agreeing to those terms. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to start a list of recording some of the calls I make. I want to see how well I could do percentage-wise. I highly doubt I'll be 70% right, but let's see. Yesterday I did a video on Biogen, long, Hog, short, Hasbro long, Lockheed Martin long, and UPS long. And again, I'm not in any of those trades right now, but I am going to record them, and I'll actually explain why I'm not in any of those earnings names. And there is one that I'm actually looking to take tonight, but we will be recording them. None of those names reported yet, so I have no idea how they will do. They're reporting tomorrow morning. Okay, let's just get right to it. We're going to start off, ladies and gentlemen, with Snapchat. You know, every Kardashian's favorite social media company, pun intended. The Kardashians, one of the Kardashians destroyed their new platform, and they were changing, and the stock plummeted when the Kardashians bashed it. Kind of funny when you have a Kardashian actually moving a multi-billion-dollar company. The irony never ceases to amaze me. Let's get right into the earnings right now. Last quarter, they reported on July 23rd, right over here. Remember that beautiful gap up? The Newsbeat Live members do. We caught this one. Beautiful gap up right there. For those who did take it long, I'm going to be calling this one bullish again. On their last quarter, they announced 410 million to 435 million for this coming quarter here. The consensus was 402 million. They beat expectations, they beat consensus. What I really liked was in their last quarter, they announced 388 million in revenues, and that was ahead of the 359 million in revenues. And you might say to yourself, okay, Mark, so why do you think they're going to beat the consensus this time of 402 million? Why do you think they're going to be at the higher end of the range, maybe 430 to 440 million? Why do you believe that? Because what I have noticed about these social media companies is that when they actually do their marketing, that it tends to be an effect like this, like a slope. It's not like oh, we have marketing, oh, we sucked, oh, we're good, oh, we're sucked. It tends to be you're investing money. Notice how the slope's going down, and then when you start to curve up, it tends to continue on that trajectory. So just so we're clear, these names, none of the names I'm going over, obviously reported yet. It would be kind of a ass move if they were reporting tomorrow morning and I was telling you about them now. No, all the names I'm talking about are reporting either Tuesday after the close, tomorrow after the close, or Wednesday morning, so you have a chance to actually look at them. Okay, so bullish on Snapchat. I also want to mention when it gapped up here on July 23rd that it shot up, held up, and all Snap has been doing this whole way down was getting analyst upgrades. To me, this is a no-brainer. I think it gaps up. And again, do I like their platform? Do I believe in this company long-term? Do I even like the CEOs who are two of the biggest? I don't know. I don't want to start name calling. I actually rated them the worst CEOs on Wall Street in 2018 because these two geniuses who, two computer nerds who made an app are definitely qualified to run a multi-billion dollar company. I mean, obviously, isn't it obvious to you? I mean, they're good at computer coding, right? I mean, obviously they're qualified to run a multi-billion dollar company. They took away all the voting rights from the shareholders. The shareholders, if you own a share of Snap, guess how many voting rights you have? Whoa, whoa, what's this? Watch me make smoke circles as I exhale. That's what you get. Zero voting power. I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. Completely have been bashing here's a monthly. The stock, obviously is a failing IPO, failing company overall. So believe me, when I talk bullishly about Snap, there's absolutely zero love. I think they need a change in management. I think the owners need to step aside, let them hold their majority stake, and let somebody who knows how to actually run a company take over. Nonetheless, I think they're on the right path here. I think they're going to beat on revenues. I am going to come out and officially say to Melnick thumbs up on Snapchat. The next one I'm going to talk about is Whirlpool. Now, how many people are like really buying new appliances here? I don't really know the answer to that. I think there's going to be a lot more home buying and whatnot. They last reported on July 22nd. I thought the earnings were good and they gapped it down, shot it down, and then just ran it up. Just like even though we called Netflix to be bullish on earnings, which we accurately called, the earnings I said sucked, and we were actually making money shorting it, and it actually came all the way down. So again, you want to pull the slot machine of, is a name going to gap up or down? You're playing with your site. You're going to suffer so much psychological toxicity over a season, and you're going to get destroyed. And I'm going to show you the real way how to consistently capitalize on it. Wall Street loves to use the word consistency, and it baffles me because I don't define consistency apparently the same way that other people do. Maybe it's just me. I don't think being stuck in a 43 to 57 paradigm is consistency. Well, it is consistency if you want to talk about adding psychological toxicity to yourself and destroying your brain long term. Yes, it does consistently do that. Back to Whirlpool here. They're going to report. I think they're going to crush it on earnings. I think they're going to crush it on earnings. I think they're going to come out ahead. I think people have been making a lot of money in this environment. I know we have, and I'm even going to show you like just some cute little screenshots. Like it's funny what picks me up. Some people go for an alcoholic drink. Some people go for a little bit of marijuana. Some people like to inhale powdered substances. Some people like cigarettes. Me, I just like to see the success of the people around me. That honestly gives me a high. But just so we're officially on record, 1475 to 1550 should be their earnings per share for the entire year. I am bullish on Whirlpool. Melnick coming out officially bullish. So far I'm bullish on Snap, bullish on Whirlpool. This is another interesting thing which I think is going to absolutely crush it. So on Friday we were buying State Street on earnings. We were bullish on it. We did well in it. So many people were happy with this move. I made a little bit of money in it. Nothing really to hang up on my refrigerator here. But from what I'm hearing from my guys and my guys who are analysts and figure this stuff out, that they're actually bullish on BX, and I have to agree with them. Same sector as State Street, same sector as that. I just think Blackstone is going to do well. I'm just hearing too many good things about it. Again, same sector as State Street. And look, you like zoom out on these names and they're pretty beaten up. Let's just be honest. The market's near all-time highs. Let's not sugarcoat anything here. I mean, this stock was trading at 114.27, like a year and 3 quarters ago, like, just a quarter of a year, less than 2 years. I mean, this stock was trading higher. In January, the stock was 77. Very beaten up name. And you see where State Street is? Now let's take a look at Blackstone. Blackstone actually has been performing damn well. I think they are going to continue to perform damn well. I think they are one of the best at what they do. I am going to come out and officially say bullish on Blackstone's numbers. And last but not least, I told you I'd whip through this, right? Last but not least is General Dynamics. It's so funny how people get so involved in these silly geopolitics, and you're sitting there and you're listening, and you probably have your little app on your phone, which is following the news, and you're listening to this, and it's causing anxiety and all this stress and whatever, and silly little things like, oh, U.S. is increasing their military spending, and I stop and I look at that article, and I say, I could give a you know what about the politics involved. I want to look at the companies that are bound to benefit from this increase in military spending. So remember the other day, Lockheed Martin is reporting tomorrow. Before the market opened, I said I was bullish on Lockheed Martin. Same reason I'm going to be bullish on Lockheed Martin, which is LMT. I'm going to be bullish here in General Dynamics. I see them, getting more contracts and more contracts. I could probably even speak about a couple of them. U.S. Missile Defense Agency gave them a $320 million contract on August 6th. On August 23rd, they got a $1.08 billion Navy contract. Air Force on September 16th gave them $427 million. Navy again, $192 million on September 26th. And they were selected for a $2 billion Veterans Affair program to provide services under the VA's new $2 billion veterans intake. So, yes, when it comes to military spending in the United States of America, regardless of how you feel about it, regardless of all the nonsense politics, regardless of your opinion on it, companies like this do prosper from moves like that. So, just so we're clear, bullish on General Dynamics. I'm coming out bullish on four names at Snapchat, Whirlpool, BX, and GD. Bullish on all four of them. Now I just want to talk about how easy trading could be for you. And I'll even show you like just some screenshots today. And again, like this is my high. This is my high. People right here saying, quick, like literally, look at that. 1 minute trade in Boeing. Sold part, sold the rest. 3 minute trade in Boeing. You want to know why I have no psychological toxicity? Even somebody said here today, Mark has completely eliminated psychological toxicity from his trading. Amy going 7 for 7 today, Kelly 4 for 4. I mean, there are people who are just batting so consistently in this market. Let me show you what I actually did today. Again, we come in the morning. I have my two main focus names. I'm willing to trade a lot of other names. I'm willing to bend to the market around me per se, but came out today just like this. Good morning, Bandits, Monday, and you get this in the pre-market every day, as you can see, 8:59 a.m. for today. That's pre-market. Boeing short 2 out of 5 out of 10. Apple long 2 out of 10. Intraday news flow remains king of the market. Be smart, lock in profits. Way more excited for the earnings this week. Take it slow today, please. Tear down accordingly. So this is what I did in Boeing today. Very, very simple Mark 5 strategy short. Go ahead. We short through 328.35, and it literally drops $1.50 within this 5 minutes. That's it. And I know you're sitting there thinking like, how much money can you actually make on a little $1.50 drop with a small account on Boeing? Now, Boeing was a little more difficult because they are reporting this week, so the options were more expensive. However, I spoke to a few people today. One guy comes in, he has a $15,000 trading account, and he was actually able to do, in my opinion, very well in Boeing. He went ahead, he just took 10 option contracts. He was able to piece it out 75 cents higher, according to him, and he made 750 bucks on a $15,000 account in less than 5 minutes. There is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Went ahead, short 328.35, easy money. We called it out on real time. We're tracking it in real time. Easy money. Next trade was an interesting trade. We called the Mark 5 long in Apple, which was buying, Apple right here. And I'll just show you what Apple did because I actually was not part of this whole up move. Some people were. I'll tell you what I did. I bought Apple between 9:55 and 10 a.m. Very light. I teared down. I locked up the money in Boeing. Very, very easy trade. And I bought Apple here between 9:55 and 10 a.m. But if you look at the Qs and spiders between 9:55 and 10 a.m., you saw them dropping. I mean, the Qs dropped a solid 58 cents. So normally when the Qs drop in, whether you're watching the spiders drop too. I'm sure the IWM, as you could see right over here at, 9:55, 10 a.m. started dropping too. So the ETFs, the major index ETFs were dropping, and I went ahead and I got rid of my Apple. I took a quick garbage, like $50 profit with a very small size, and I just chucked it. And even though an Apple kept running up all day through all-time highs, and that was actually my worst trade of the day. The next trade I did was after I made money on the short side of Boeing. I actually called it long for a VWAP reversal. And you might be saying like, What is this Mark 5? What is this VWAP reversal? Ladies and gentlemen, I did an entire video telling you exactly how I'm going to trade the earnings season with every single strategy behind it. With every single strategy behind it. Just type in NBS number 442. It's on the T3, it's at the top of the T3 live playlist. Go ahead and check it out. Scroll over to it. It's Newsbeat Show 442. But I was feeling, I was feeling kind of cute that day, which is kind of ironic when you actually look at my face. You see, Mark Melnick knows how to make fun of himself too. Laugh a little. It's fun. We're all humans, all right? Trading is supposed to be fun and easy. People are like all serious, intense about trading. It's like, I feel you. You've been probably doing the same bull expletive strategy for so long that you just became delusional to what actual this job entails. I spelled out exactly my strategy. You could see exactly what I would do in Boeing. I went ahead and let's see, we close above here. I went ahead and I bought it here. And I bought it here for a potential test of day highs. I never made it to day highs. I chucked it for my options for a quick 22-cent profit. They ended up running day highs. My target actually came through. Same target we had in Apple, day highs, that came through. And again, making money is more important than being right. People are so focused on being right. Buy here, short here, take a $2, $3 risk and try to make $5, $6. Look, I'm right, but who the wants to be down $2.50 on, per share on a trade? Like, who actually wants that stuff? And the problem is if you start risking $2.50, $5, and if you're trading Amazon, like who wants to risk $10, $20 on an Amazon? Like who actually sits there and watches their stock go down? It's going to cause so much psychological toxicity. It's going to destroy you. Now, it's kind of funny because I came to the Newsbeat live room and I literally asked them, Newsbeat live members, we should take it easy today. What are the odds that I'm going to hit you a home run, by the end of next week? What are the odds? You know what the kind of responses were? 99%, 100%, 100%, 99, 200%. Isn't that funny that you have a room of members and they're just so confident that the guru, myself in the room, is going to bring them a home run idea? Do you find that a little cocky, maybe overconfident? You know why these traders feel this way? Because they look at their P&L and L and they get it. They look at their P&Ls and they're like, I get it. I get it. This is how you make $1 million. Low cost basis, high proceeds. Could do it with a genuinely small account. Doing it with very light option trades. Zero psychological toxicity. Making real numbers. Real numbers. And wait till you see my numbers by the end of the month. I just showed you an example for 2 weeks because someone was starting to talk a little, too much. So I just sort of had to, I guess, show them what's under the hood since they really wanted to see it that badly. And I just thought I would share that with you. So again, I'm going to get a spreadsheet of all the names I choose. Again, it's so easy to make money using our methodology on the intraday. Again, we have strategies that just are just too consistent. 81.5% on the VWAP reversal strategy in the month of September. Guess what? It's still working today. It's still working today. Mark 5 strategy. No, that's also the VWAP reversal. I don't know why that does that. Where is that silly thing? Again, not here to waste your time. Is this it? Yep. Mark 5 strategy, 87.8% effective as of today, utilizing Newsbeat live names, following this methodology. The video I go through teaches you exactly how to do these things. We're executing these strategies in real time. We're trading the biggest names in the world. We're not suffering all the losses and praying that our wins outweigh them. You know why people need large wins? And I believe we have the largest percentage wins in the industry out for real companies, not like small caps. I'm sure there are people who buy a small cap at a penny and they sell it at 30 cents and they're like, look, I made 3,000 times my, or whatever, 3,000% return. And I'm like, giving them the penguin golf clap. Oh, wow. That's impressive. Great job there. Awesome. Awesome job. Awesome work. That's just not what I do. We're talking real companies, real consistency, real hit rates, real winners for small accounts. Honestly, the only the only service that hits like this for small accounts. You're not going to get what we do here anywhere else. Still not too late. It's funny how hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Newsbeat Live members swear that they're going to hit a home run by the end of next week, between now and the end of next week. Would you like to experience that in real time? Would you? Would you like to see my P&L explode alongside with yours? Is that something that you would like to see? There's info, there's links in the description if you're interested in that. I'm not going to waste much of your time as promised. Happy trading, make money. Oh, wait. Just showing you tomorrow's levels today. Real quick, you're like, Mark, the levels! Ah! Here they go. Go ahead and screenshot them. Happy trading, make money, and I will see you guys tomorrow on the Newsbeat Live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.